Hey guys, just making a video in regards to all the previous posts about the assault. So basically, I've been seeing this girl from my hometown, and that came in ties with her ex-boyfriend, who is kind of just unwilling to let go of the situation. He's unstable. He's a mess. Like, he's very intimidating too. He's already been threatening me online. Like, I have nothing to do with, like, me and him. She chose to, like, leave him. She's moved on, and he's just unwilling to, like, let go, and he's just stupid. So he's basically taking his anger and frustration out on me. So he started threatening me online, telling me he's gonna fucking kill me, blah blah blah. So I've blocked him on every social media platform. So I didn't let that get to me. So I continued to see her, and I've went out on last Saturday, and we went out for lunch. So keep in mind, like, middle of the day, at a shopping complex, like, with families and shit around, like obvious, like, you'd think you'd be safe there. Nowhere is safe. Yeah, I was just sitting down having lunch, and he walks around the corner with his mates, and I spotted him, and I was like, oh fuck. He spotted me, and he, like, there was no talking or anything. He's just immediate aggression, and his mate was trying to hold him back. He's like, no, let it go, man, let it go, let it go. He, like, pushed his mate off of him, and then he came over and knocked all that shit on the table. I was still eating. Like, I had a fork in my mouth when he punched me. He came over and he grabbed me by the throat, and he's saying, I'm gonna fucking kill you, cunt. Like, it was fucking real. And, like, I didn't know what to do. Yeah, and then he grabbed me by the throat, and he punched me in the jaw. And I didn't know until, like, even the next day, my tooth went through my lip, and I've still got a mark on there now. You can't really see it in this video. Yeah, and then he punched me in the ear, and I didn't even know what hit me. Like, I didn't feel any of the pain because of the adrenaline, and I was just all of a sudden facing the other way, and my glasses flew off, and I was like, oh. And yeah, because he hit me and my head turned, he just, like, grabbed me by the ear and just fucking ripped it. And, like, oh, I just fucking went into shock. Then Chloe, who's now my girlfriend, who is, she just pulled him off me, and everyone was just, like, looking in horror. I didn't know what to do, because, like, I had all that shit in high school. I dealt with a lot of high school fights, but this one was way different, and I felt, like, even, like, life-threatened. Like, it was that fucking real. And so I was just like, I just needed to get out of there. So I just, like, walked away while he was getting held back for a little bit. And I walked into the shop next door, and I'm just pissing out blood, like, all down my face, down my shirt, and I'm just, like, holding my ear. I walk in there, and I'm like, oh, can I please have some napkins? And then they're like, yeah. And then I was like, call the cops, like, call the fucking cops, like, do something. They start calling the cops. And then I turn around and I hear everyone screaming. They're getting closer, and I see that he's charging in, trying to continue to punch me or whatever he wanted to do. And like, he wasn't gonna fucking stop. He's so dangerous. And yeah, he kind of like, we just danced around the tables. He's trying to chase me, and he's like, come here, you fucking pussy cunt. And I was like, dude, you're a psycho. And I was just like, I got out of there. Like, he didn't get me any further on from that, from the initial assault. And yeah, he chased me out of that store, and then he chased me for about a 10-15 second run all the way across to the front of the shopping complex. And because I was heading towards my car, and then I was like, oh wait, maybe I better not do that, because he'll probably damage my car, because he's a psycho. So I turned around, and he was right there, and I was like, oh fuck. And he went to grab me, but he like scratched my arm, like shoulder, and I kind of like gave him the old slip, and he slipped over and ate shit. So I had a quick chuckle before I went back into fear. And I just kept running. Like, I went all the way inside, like so far, and I was just looking around, and I was like everyone's just fucking staring at me, and like I wanted help, and I didn't know what to do because I was like in shock. And so I walked up to a Donut King, and I was like, call security, call cops, like just do anything, like fucking help me. And they were like, are you alright? I'm like, no! Yeah, they were like, oh, what happened, bro? Oh, that looks fucked. I was like, no, just like help me. And I looked over to the right, and I seen him fucking carrying on his way through the entrance, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I was like, oh guys, I gotta go. And then yeah, I went through the back entrance of the mall, and I was like scared he was still following me, so I kept like watching my back. I was even like, I walked past like these bunch of tradies, and if he came out, I was gonna be like, defend me, my minions. No, but I was just like, I was just so fucking scared, so I just kept walking. And like, I've never been that scared of someone. Like, I've been through all that shit. Like, I've been through a lot of fights and punch-ups and shit. So this was like a very traumatic experience. I kept walking around the, I walked all the way around the side, back to initially where we were having lunch, and I got punched. And I found a family there, and who confronted me, said that they seen everything, and they were like wondering if I was okay. So they were just comforting me, like, which is really nice. And I didn't expect that, because like, he had fucking kids with him, and he was just in shock as well. I was kind of annoyed the fact that he told me that he wasn't going to step in unless the girl got hit. I mean, like, that's a bit old-fashioned to me. Like, I'd step in regardless for anyone, like male or female. Like, who cares, man? Like, come on. But then again, like, he had kids, so it's fair. And like, I'm not expecting anyone to do anything. Yeah, then stayed around with him. And I realized I didn't even have my glasses. He punched my glasses off, and they landed on the road somewhere, because the lunch place we were eating at was like kind of on like the outline of the mall, like outside. And yeah, I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even realize. Like, I picked all my shit up, and then I told this guy to call the cops. He waited around with me. They just like went and got me heaps of shit to dry my ear and my lip and mouth. And yeah, we waited for the cops, gave my statement, and they were amazed at my ear, and they were all taking photos like straight away. And then they got the ambulance to come, and then because my phone was dead, I couldn't contact Chloe. So like, I was freaking out, she was freaking out, and she just like burst into tears as soon as she seen me, because I was just fucking covered in blood. And oh fuck. Yeah, I went in the ambulance with her, and she was just so distraught. I feel like she had it worse than me. Like seeing it was worse than experiencing it. I guess it didn't catch up with me until a few days later, and I got a bit upset over it. But yeah, we got in the ambulance, and we went straight to the hospital. They bandaged my head up, and they gave me some drugs to for the pain, but it didn't really do much. So they ended up giving me more drugs. So they gave me endone, and that wasn't enough. So they realized I needed to get a minor operation on my ear. So they had to call in a specialist who just went home, just specifically for me, because no one there could operate on me because it was too detailed or too hard of work. And yeah, so they ended up giving me morphine, and that absolutely fucking killed me. And so I was just like a giggly little schoolgirl during the whole operation. And the surgeon, he was like such a lad. He kept calling me a little bitch for every time I'd scream in pain. And he was just like, he was so unprofessional, but it made the whole experience that much better. That was the best experience I've ever had at a hospital, surprisingly. We got it stitched up. We were there for about 6.5 hours. My parents were just freaking out. I told all my family and whatever. I had 50 million notifications on my phone. Ended up going home, or back to Chloe's house, and yeah, I was just woke up the next morning in fucking agony, and my ear wouldn't stop bleeding. It bled for maybe 4 days. Every time I'd wake up, my neck and was just covered in blood. So yeah, we followed through and charged him with assault and occasional bodily harm. Almost. They're even looking into grievously bodily harm, which is a really fucking bad offense. He's already got prior offenses to assault, so they're pretty sure he's going to jail. They're saying with all the evidence, the witnesses and the cameras and everything. I ran around the whole fucking mall with all different cameras with this dickhead chasing me, and yeah, they've said for sure there's no fucking way that this guy's getting out of this. So yeah, he got bailed the next day, and we heard that he was having celebratory drinks, and I found that so fucking disgusting. So did Chloe. This guy's just a dickhead. Oh man, I hope he gets what's coming to him, man. But yeah, all in all, I'm fine now. I've just got a fucked ear. I threw out the jar because it was rotting, obviously, with my little earpiece in it. Rest in peace. Mwah. Yeah, that's basically it, guys. Yeah, like, subscribe. Let's get this video to 500 million likes, guys. All right, see ya.